Welcome back to the River Valley Redneck. Be sure to like and subscribe. This was probably one of the foggiest mornings I've hunted in a long time. It would come in and settle in on the field, and I could see maybe a quarter way across the field. And it was a beautiful morning, kind of spooky actually. As I was walking to the field, you couldn't hardly see the field at all because of all the fog. Like I said, it was a really nice morning. No wind. It was beautiful, but that fog really put a hurting on me. I was sitting there, I could see the deer across the field, all the way across the other side. And as I'm sitting there trying to get them through my scope, the fog was just killing me. I couldn't get them through my scope. In this video right here, you can see the fog, and on the very back side of the field you can't see, but there was a deer or two walking around back here, and a couple of times if I'd had open sights I might have been able to get a shot, but I couldn't even get them on camera. It was so foggy. This is close to 11 o'clock or so in the morning. You can see the fog is still pretty heavy. It usually doesn't last that long, but this time it just decided to stick around. Decided to make my way back out to the truck. It took a little over an hour. I think it was an hour and 5 minutes or so walk out. And my GoPro died on the way out, unfortunately. But I jumped up 3 deer about halfway back to my truck, and I couldn't get a shot on them. And they were in some thicker brush. They wouldn't come out into the open to where I could get a shot on them, so I didn't get anything there. But this is probably a 55, 60 degree incline at least that you have to climb up, and it was pretty rough because it lasts for quite a while and it's straight up like that the whole way. And I know this field is probably more likely an afternoon hunt type setting. I've walked in on deer in the middle of the field in the afternoons, and I think next time I decide to hunt it, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go in probably mid-morning around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and then hang out until dark and see if I can get a little bit better luck doing that than I did with the morning hunt. I always wanted to hunt the morning there, but I just never did do it until this time.
Yeah, I'll show you my hunting setup for when I decide to go for a walkabout. Decide I want to sit down somewhere. I carry my backpack with me, and I got a couple drinks. I'll keep a couple drinks in it. And I got a chair that I strap to it. And I'll put it on my back. And it'll ride just like that, walking. The whole thing with all my gear in it weighs probably between 10, 12 pounds, roughly. It ain't too bad once you get the backpack on. And then it's got a set of waist straps that strap around your waist. And that way it'll take some of the pressure off of your shoulders. But that backpack part right here, it's actually made to hold a gun or a bow. But I'm carrying my gun just in case I see deer, so I've always got it in my hands. So I just go ahead and strap a chair to it. And it seems to work out pretty well. Seen a couple this morning down there in the field. That fog, it just will not quit. It is still going right now. The only problem on the ones I saw, had no idea what they were. I know they were deer. All I could see is the body outline. They were all the way on the other side of the field, and this fog just kept me to where I could not see what they were or get an ethical clean shot on them. So they just got to walk, and I couldn't even get them on film. It was so foggy. But I'm not going to take a shot unless I think it's a clean, ethical shot. You know, and I still screw up and make a bad shot, but that's going to happen to everybody. But I try to make sure it's as clean and ethical as I can because I don't want the animal to suffer. That's not why I'm out here. So I think I'm going to pack it up here, and I may go try another spot. Give it a couple hours before I head on back to the house. Have a good one.